details quickly. Keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First carry for the five-time Pro Bowler, Tomlinson. He'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Connects with Kittle underneath. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll give to LaDainian up the gut. Down to about the 45. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Again, it's Tomlinson. Calling a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, now 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Davis running right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Well, that's caught downfield by Kittle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Tomlinson is in for a Lions touchdown.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice pass start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're going to compete.
And get this home crowd behind him early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker to third. Solid level first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Sanders. Throw out wide to Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Eagles first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And an Eagle first down.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
18, ready. 18. Let's go now.
Sanders to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. On play action, here's Shadur. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line.
Here's a very sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in squat, and he was able to run free after the catch.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready? 18, pioneer. Red. 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 27 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. Oh, ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Play action. It's Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Jason Sanders set to go.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Stroud to throw it. That is caught. And he gets this up across the 35 before it's out of bounds.
First down.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That's a big conversion there on third down, because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And Stroud now to throw. He's going up top for Taylor. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. 4 yards.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
18.
They'll go up the gut with Tomlinson. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Stroud. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. With the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Eagles.
Bronco 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
They run again with Walker. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't showing. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And complete, it's Taylor. And he'll be thrown out across midfield down to the 45.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Stroud. To the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Ken Houston. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Straight ahead, Walker. Powers throwing. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Back to Walker on first down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ken Walker with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute that shot is up.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Not much there at all. Maybe a young flip to the 43. 2 yards still to go, and third down now.
A gain of 2.
Stroud out of the gun here. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Sanders. And he's got it. Touchdown. Donald Parham. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Lions 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Stroud. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. They get 13 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. Nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
It's 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions, first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Tomlinson up the middle. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 of the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Lions, 14. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking.
42.
They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And room there to work it inside the 25. 122 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now 2nd and 3.
At the 24-yard line.
Ramp all 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into the next contest.
Yeah, with how upside this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
3rd down, Stroud from his end zone. He's got his target. That's complete. Big strides, look at him go. And down to the 28-yard line. And big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants him to finish.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Nick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
A gain of 52 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say good night from Detroit.